Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Welcome to the Brilliant Tech Farmer YouTube channel. And today I want to share with you one of the worst mistake I made in vegetable farming. I started vegetable farming in the year 2023, and the first crop I started growing was cucumber. And before I ventured into growing cucumber, I wouldn't call myself a professional in cucumber farming. I wouldn't call myself a professional in farming. I was just somebody who saw others growing crops, and I saw the kind of results that they got, and I decided to venture into farming. And I had a friend who was into cucumber farming who was not getting much of a result, but he has been able to grow cucumber for the past 1 year as of then. So I decided to ask him to guide me on how I could start cucumber farming. For somebody like me who have never grown cucumber, to me, he was an expert. But what I didn't know is that he wasn't really an expert. He was still doing trial and errors with his cucumber farming. So in the year 2023, precisely in the month of May, I bought my first pack of cucumber worth over 10,000 naira, and I cleared a space close to my abode, close to my house where I was staying, and decided to grow this cucumber with his guidance. So I cleared the place, I planted my cucumber, they sprouted, and at each stage as the cucumbers grow, I kept on calling him on phone to get instruction on what next to do, when is the time to add manure, when should I add chicken dung, where should I add fowl dung, look at the color of my cucumber, what should I do. So I kept on reaching out to the guy for instruction. He was my resource person. He was the only guide that I have for my cucumber farming. So I kept on reaching out to him, getting instruction on how to grow my cucumber. But the greatest mistake I made in this cucumber farming was when we got to the stage where he told me that I had to apply fertilizer to my cucumber farm. He told me the name of fertilizer, which I could barely remember now. I went to the market and I purchased this fertilizer. He told me that I was going to apply this fertilizer in a soluble format. That means I have to mix it with water and then apply it to my fertilizer. So I came back home that day, mixed up the fertilizer with water and applied it to all of my cucumber. And that was the biggest mistake I ever made in my cucumber farming, because I woke up the next day and I saw that every cucumber in my farm, every labor that I have put in, everything in my farm has automatically turned to yellow. Okay, even the cucumbers who have beared fruit, the fruit has turned to yellow. The ones that did not bear fruit, the cucumber itself have turned to yellow. Everything has turned to yellow. Everything was withering. Everything was dying. That was the biggest mistake that I made in my cucumber farming. So I have to reach out to him, and I couldn't access this guy. By the time I was able to access him, he told me I was unable, or I did not apply the fertilizer the right way to my cucumber. And that kept me wondering, because I did everything he asked me to do the way he said I should do it. So ladies and gentlemen, that was how I lost every single cucumber and every effort, everything that I did in that farm, plus the money of clearing the farm, the money I paid to workers, the money I used to buy the seed, my time and my effort which I invested in that farm. That was how I lost it. That was one of my biggest mistakes in cucumber farming, by not going for proper training, by not going for proper knowledge. And this is why we have created the Brilliant Tech Farmer, to share our experiences, to share our knowledge on proper vegetable farming, how you can start up your home garden, the right seeds to use, the right fertilizers to use. With time, I began to understand that the fertilizer he suggested to me was not the right fertilizer that I should apply to a cucumber. Okay, and I have gotten to know the right ones, and that is why we have been able to get a lot of results in Brilliant Tech Farmer. So I know there are many farmers out there who are starting farming and gardening with the minimum skill that they have, with the basic skill that they have. Yes, it's good that you start out, with your basic skill, but there is a scale which your basic skill cannot take you to. So you cannot be planning to farm on a plot of land and you're going with your basic skill. Okay, it is proper that you go for more education. You get experts who are not just claiming to be expert, but who have results in the crop you want to grow, to guide you, to teach you, to tell you what to do, at which point to do it, and at what time to do it. And that's why we have created the Brilliant Tech Farmer, our agrovet business, where we sell seed to educate you and to sell and give you the right type of seed. And we have also created our blog and our website and also this YouTube channel to pass our knowledge across to you. So one thing I want you to learn from this video is that proper knowledge is needed for you to be successful in farming. Look at these corns, they are doing so well, and they are doing so well because proper care are being taken of them. We are giving them the right thing they need, and they are going to also give us the right output based on how we have taken care of them. So if you're planning to start your own farming today, ensure that you go and get proper knowledge and proper education in cucumber farming. I hope you were able to learn something on this video today. Do not go away. Before you leave, ensure that you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Tell me in the comment section one of the worst mistakes you have ever made in your farming and gardening process. We would love to hear from you, and we'll see you next time when we'll bring another educative and entertaining video on agriculture, farming, home gardening, seeds, and every other thing that has to do with agriculture to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.